Now that we have power back, welcome back to some more StormWorks. I am StormRunner Gaming, and today we are actually looking at not the new mission that just popped up on my screen, but the 0.2.29 update that just came out recently, which is adding in well, at least one cool thing that I thought I'd show off today, along with a creation I've got off in the hangar too I'm going to play with. But the 0.2.29 update gave us a lockable, I don't know, hatch, I guess you'd call it, that is also waterproof to an extent. So you can, it's got a magnet around the edge of it, and people have already started creating builds with it, and this is one of the, I guess, rescue type of builds that they have created with it. And it is basically a small type of exploration submarine with actually a lot of features. It's got retractable arms and stuff that can do so many different things. But today I actually downloaded it to use the lockable airlocked thing. I don't know exactly what you call it. But we can start it up here, and I've got a little mission I've set out for myself. I have not sunken, but I have stranded a submarine a little bit out of the dock here. And I'm going to go and try to dock to it with the magnet and the signal. But I figured out, I don't know how to exactly control both doors from one side, so I already have the other side open at the moment. And I assume if you were playing multiplayer or whatever, you'd be able to have the person controlling the other submarine open the other door for you. But today I'm just using the one open at the moment, and I can open my own whenever I need to. But we're going to go. It's not a very long journey. I've only got it out here because I'm more so testing a lot of the controls with it, because it took me a little bit to actually figure out how to use everything. Though it's pretty simple now that I look at it. All you need to do is have both magnets powered from both submarines, and then all you need to do is open both doors and you are connected. And it is a pretty strong magnet on both sides, and it looks like with the power of the lights and radar on the bottom right of the screen, I have found the Double T, another submarine I got off of the workshop. And of course, as always, I will be putting the links into the description under the links tab, but I need to line myself up here. Come on. Come on. Oh shoot. He's bobbing up and down with the waves, it seems like. My magnet isn't on, is it? That would help a bit. Oh shoot, we connected that fast. I don't think I even captured it very well, at least, but I believe we can open this door now, hopefully. We got a green light, which means we should be good. Oh, it lifted me up. Oh shoot, they've got some water in here. I guess the hatch isn't completely waterproof. I assume it means it's waterproof when you have two things connected. So it was kind of stupid for me to leave it open, but I believe it actually has worked. A couple fails I had earlier today with it, including I sunk this thing like twice, but I did not get that on video for you guys, so that kind of stinks. But I believe if I turn off the enable auto depth control, I could just drive this thing around with the rescue sub. Let's see. Oh, there's a fish. Oh shoot, it's tilting a lot. Can I get some power here? Okay, we're back up to the surface. Holy cow, it's just bobbing up and down now. I have no idea. That's interesting. I've got the entire little sub like out of the water now. You guys see this? This is crazy. I think I'm messing with the physics a little bit too much, and the game does not like me for that. Because I assume my ballast tanks on this one still, yeah, they still have water in them. Oh, it's got a negative depth reading. Oh, that's kind of funny. Because it's, if you don't understand, it's supposed to be underwater, so the more positive it goes, the deeper you are down. So it's negative because it's out of the water, but I think I'm done playing around. If I rescue it to the workbench, I assume I'm only going to, yeah, I only got one vehicle. The other one is out there. And that vehicle had a problem earlier. It like flew across the map or something crazy. But the other thing I've got for this episode, while I am cleaning up the little laggy mess I made earlier out of the 2 submarines, I have a pretty interesting, I don't know if you'd call it helicopter or like plane. I don't exactly know what you would call it, but it's got a lot of fan blades on it that give it a lot of power to fly, and it's got a cool design. But the one thing I really like about it is that it is very easy to fly if I can get up there. Houston, we have a problem. I swear I was able to do this earlier. I don't exactly know. Oh, there's a ladder! Oh gosh. And there's a button for the release of the... There it is, the cockpit hatch. We can jump in here and close that up. Hello? Oh, it just works off the one button. That's weird. I cannot see anything. Well, that helps. Hatch and ignition. So apparently we only have 2 buttons on this design, but you can hear the engines revving up already, and I believe all I need to do... There we go. Is start going off. You do power it by the arrow keys. And we can take off. Once I clear the close call to the hangar, we can take off here. And I assume it is pretty quick, but it seems like it's got a self-leveling, self-leveling, or like a gyro in it, which keeps it exactly level, which is one of the reasons why I said it is quite easy to fly, which is a good thing for most people. It's very quick. You can get a rescue done very easily and very efficiently, but of course this thing doesn't have much room for cargo. So if you had to do a mission where you were delivering stuff, this would not be the vehicle. But I believe it does have a second seat, so if you need to transfer yourself and one other person, well, I guess the NPCs can't drive it. So if you had to rescue one person, or I guess deliver one person somewhere, this would be a very efficient vehicle and very easy to drive comparative to the planes and to some extent the helicopters. I mean, the helicopters aren't as bad to control as this, but it does have a weird type of doesn't want to go down at the moment. I am trying to land it if you didn't see that, but I believe, do we have an altitude? Yeah, we're dropping about a foot a second maybe. Yeah, that's pretty slow, but then again we are powered by the blades and the gyro, which wants to keep us up at a level to the horizon, so I see why it doesn't go down very fast and lag. But eventually I should be able to come into the sorry for that, come into the landing strip here, but it still seems like, okay, there is one major problem with this. You can't go down fast enough. So you'd spend half the time going up and the other half of the time going down. You couldn't reach a cruising altitude, but then again, you could just keep it at a low height. And if I can ever make it to the ground, another cool thing, if you didn't notice, I will show you again once I get to the ground. It has a cool landing mechanism it's got where it puts all the fins down. Am I gaining altitude again? Okay, I'm going down again. It's weird, but I'll be right back once I'm landing that. I wonder if I just drop the engine power off, would I just land? Sounds like a horrible idea in real life, but I mean, in real life you could glide a plane down. Oh shoot! Apparently the gyro goes with the engines, and now that I have made my point clear, yes, you can just cut the engines and you'll hit the ground hard. At least we don't have damage, but this is a good time where you don't take damage for heavy impacts or such and such. But as you can see, we do have the weird, not weird, but actually pretty cool landing system, landing gear, whatever you'd like to call it, where the fins that go around the blades actually do like angle up to the sky and touch the ground, so it's like 4 little legs down there. But anyways, that is all I have for today. If I can get out of the, it's F, isn't it? Yep. If I can get out of the futuristic quadcopter type of thing, I'll be ending the episode here. So if you guys like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with StormWorks and more of my content. But I've never been great at goodbyes. My people need me and I need to go.